Hi everybody, my name is Lehlé Baldé, a media professional. I am a radio anchor. I have two radio shows, one on financial inclusion and the other on impact investing. And I also have a culinary column. It's called Culinary Delights, and I take you around Lagos and pretty much show you where to eat. I'm also a foodie. I like to work out and I love to travel. So I think for me, my passion for socioeconomic development stemmed from my upbringing. Growing up, I saw development issues being addressed firsthand at home. So I think I've always been passionate about solving social problems and development issues from a young age. And I think that in my adult life, I've pretty much found myself working in that field and using media as a way to shed light on these kind of issues. So financial inclusion is something that's very near and dear to my heart. As you might know, 51% of Nigerians are currently considered to be financially excluded. And that affects the bottom line of everything. It affects the economy around us. It affects how everybody lives. So for me, I think it's important to use the platforms that we have to shed issues on important issues such as financial inclusion, and also try to get policymakers and stakeholders to try and make changes where they can to improve the situation for everybody on ground. So I think that everybody should have something that they are passionate about and something that they advocate for. And for me, financial inclusion is just one of those things. The thing that I struggle with the most is probably juggling everything that I have going on. As a young woman and someone who is very career-oriented, sometimes when you have a lot of things going on, time management is key in order to be efficient and in order to give the best to all the projects that you work on. So I think for me, time management is definitely something that I'm working on. One word that sticks out to me when it comes to business success is definitely freedom, because most people that start businesses are looking for that, which is the freedom to be able to live their lives fully and being able to solve a problem in society, whether it be social, environmental, or purely monetary based. Too many times you have banking institutions that are there for businesses, but might not necessarily be actually meeting the needs that people actually have when it comes to their business needs. So I think institutions need to be a partner to these businesses as opposed to being a blockage to success. So I think businesses need a reliable partner when it comes to financial institutions. They need institutions that understand their needs. So, being able to identify who your customers are and serve them and meet them where they are, as opposed to making assumptions about what people actually need. Technology provides an avenue for inclusion. So I think we've seen, over the past 10 years, fintechs and different types of organizations that have been popping up, and they've been able to reach the masses through technology. So, similar to what M-Pesa has done in Kenya with financial inclusion and being able to do mobile transfers using USSD codes or using apps, that has really bridged the gap between the poor and the rich in Kenya and has actually contributed to higher levels of financial inclusion. So for me, if I were to think of an innovative idea, I would probably try to do something similar to what M-Pesa has done in Kenya, in Nigeria, or in Senegal, and countries of that sort. I saw something online the other day, and it was how cool would it be if you were able to know exactly how much you spent on specific things, throughout the year. When it comes to having a platform like Sparkle, I think it will allow people to really know what they're doing with their money, and to incorporate not only their financial needs, but also their lifestyle. Because people are multifaceted individuals, just like me. I'm a financial inclusion advocate, but I'm also a culinary columnist. So my life is very multifaceted and I spend in different areas. So for me, I'm excited that Sparkle is coming into the market, because I think that it's gonna change the way people see financial literacy, but also see their own personal finance And I think it's going to cut across lifestyle, personal finance needs, business needs, things of that sort. So I think it's really interesting when you have one platform where you can do everything on. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what I can learn about my own spending habits through Sparkle. Well, I don't know if you know, but jollof rice is actually from Senegal. I'm not trying to start any jollof wars or anything, but so jollof rice actually originates from a place in Senegal called Jollof. And obviously back then it was like the West African empire. So back then we didn't actually have countries. So it was more like the Jollof empire. But I definitely will give credit to Nigeria. You guys have definitely popularized jollof rice. But the origin of jollof rice is actually from Senegal. The warmth of the people is the same. I find Nigerians to be very warm and nice people. And I think Senegalese are also very warm and nice people. The food is great, just equally as great here, as it is in Senegal. We have very similar cultures. Whenever I go up north to Abuja or other places like that, it's very similar to what Senegal is like. I think we have a lot of similarities. We are both West African countries, so. I'm a big fan of, having 5-year plans, 10-year plans, and just kind of aligning your vision for what you want to do in this world with the steps that you're taking to get there. So for example, if you are someone who wants to become a journalist, right, and you have just maybe finished university, my advice would be to try and find different internships that you can do. Try and find topics that you can write about. Get your work out there, reach out to different people that you see online, on LinkedIn. Just reach out to people to try and get your work out there and also be known for something. I think it's important to be known for your work. Let your work speak for itself. Once you do anything consistently, people will notice and will start to pay attention to what you're doing. You also have to be true to yourself. Don't ever try to be someone that you're not, because I think everybody will see through that. And I think that with hard work, consistency, I think you have the perfect combination for that. I would rid the world of financial exclusion, poverty, of extreme poverty, and I would rid the world of extreme hunger.